Hello guys, it's Marion, and today I want you to show you one of the best strategies that will help you to gain your money. Like today's Bollinger Bands, moving average and stochastic oscillator in default settings. Really looking forward for this, because my aim today is to gain about $5,000. And as you see, I'm having in my account only $5 right now, but I think it will be really interesting. So yes, if you want to try it, you can go and see how it will work on Quotex. Yes, so first we have first pair. Let's zoom out and see a big drop of the price. We see it right over here. Really like this kind of situations, and after that we see that the whole graphic is pretty volatile. We see a lot of waves, and what can I say? Let's zoom in again, and I see our current situation. You see that the last three candlesticks, they are on the green line of Bollinger Bands corridor. The three lines of corridor are going up not really rapidly, as you see, because they are trembling. And after this intersection, if we look at the stochastic oscillator, we see that lines are went to the corridor. What can I say here? I want to try myself, so let's go and share our investment to $5 and check this out with reds. So really cool situation. Like I saw that in the Параграф 2. So really cool situation. So I saw that in the last second when I went with the trade, I saw that the green line of stochastic oscillator went a little bit down. It was like trembling along with the lines of Bollinger Bands, and it was kind of signal for me to make a put option right over here. And yes, I was just in time thanks to my combination of indicators. So let's go to another currency pair, I think. So let's zoom out again a little bit, and so again pretty volatile. And you see this kind of resistance level right over here, support level. And what can I say? They are pretty long wicks, as you see, just here. Yes, and in our current picture, I see also this kind of situation where red candlesticks are having long wicks. And what can I say? Let's change our investment to all in $9 and check this out with greens. So guys, I'm really happy that we're having this kind of situation, because that 5 candlesticks of our trend, 3 are on the green line on Bollinger Bands corridor, just 3 of them. It was a good signal for me to make call option right over here. And also you see that moving average line is going up pretty good. And all bars are about the line of SMA indicator, and of course stochastic oscillator showed me the 2 lines on the upper border area, just here. Really happy about it. So guys, after 2 trades I'm already $16. It's right. If you want to try it, you can go to Quotex once again. And if you want to know about this combination more, you can go to my Telegram channel, of course, where I share free signals just for you guys. Let's go to another currency pair. I think 88% payout, why not? The situation is pretty similar, as you see. And stochastic oscillator showing me good signal that because I want to trade right away here from now on. So $16 on my account, and let's check this out with put option. So guys, it was pretty risky, but I managed to solve that Bollinger Bands corridor with narrowing in the moment. So yes, the signal was pretty clear for me to make a 1 minute trade right over here, and that's because we're having this red candlestick. I was in danger, but I made it. So let's go and check out our next currency pair. So let's zoom out and see the whole situation. Trading a stock of foreign exchange and my other market is impossible without a thought, like thorough analysis of charts. Decision can only be made on the basis of clear evidence. Indicators play a major role in market research. Financial markets are pretty dynamic, so as you see, of course, because you see that about like 10 or 15 minutes ago, it was bearish moments. But the situation changed right over here, and right now we see like the rise of the price. So what can I say? Let's see our current situation. So I really like the picture that I have right now, just here. What can I say? Let's change our investment. Of course, I think I will go with all in again, and let's check this out with call option. So it's a pretty cool profit. Really pretty cool, because all three indicators were showing me the same signal. You saw that the price is on the green line of Bollinger Bands corridor. First of all, then the whole trend is about the signal line of moving like average and stochastic oscillator. Even if it is in a messy situation right now, the lines are in an overbought area. And it was kind of a signal for me too. I'm really happy about it. Let's go and see what I can do in the next currency pair. In the first side, I see all candlesticks are having pretty long wicks, so it's warning for me to make sure twice that I'm making the right decision. Of course, can you see? Pretty clear. And cool bearish moment that was in the last few maybe hours. Alright, and yes, after that we see a pretty wave situation. Let's zoom in and see what I can do here. The corridor of Bollinger Bands is narrowing and the candles are trying to be in the corridor. That's because we see that they are pretty short. And yes, what stochastic oscillator is telling us? It's telling that after this intersection, the line are going back to the corridor. That's because I'm making my new investment of $55. And let's go and check this out with reds. So yes, and yes, and yes, I was just in time, guys. Really nice. Wow, I was pretty nervous, really. So in the last 10 seconds, but we was just in time. And that's because this kind of situation helped me to make my first $100. I think it was pretty clear situation, and without any worries, I will go to the next currency pair. So what I see here, let's zoom out. As you see, I colored today moving average in purple to make it bigger because I want to see it more clearly and because I want you to see it more clearly. So moving average is the oldest indicator that began to be used in the first half of the last century. When calculating the prices average over a certain time period, there are different methods that give different waves to near and far prices. As you know, if you touch this pen, we can change our moving average. And you see there are SMA like WMA and others. But as you know, I decided today to trade with default settings. Default settings is SMA. That's because I'm here with it. Really like this indicator because it was really useful. Why not? So our current situation, we see that the corridor is narrowing, and yes, what can I say here? The situation starts to be flattened and not really sure if I can make this. That's because let's go to another currency pair. Let's give it time. Okay, $100 will be cool enough. Let's check this out with call option. So it's like another good profit, of course. It was pretty clear because I saw that this green hammer was good sign for me. Yes, and also the corridor was narrowing of vulture bands, and it was kind of good signals for me also. So you see the lines are going pretty straightforward right now. So the situation changed, but in overall the corridor was going straight forward. And also you see after this intersection, if you look closely to the stochastic oscillator, we see after this intersection the green line was above the red one. So when the situation is going back to the corridor, that's because it was a good time to make a call option. So let's go to another currency pair. Yes, the situation is the same. I remember the first currency pair. It's pretty similar situation from our previous visit. That's because I want to change our investment to $190. So $1 for my luck, and let's check this out with greens. So I'm here with $350. Isn't it cool? You saw that the situation was pretty chaotic because the candlesticks were going up and down really rapidly. It was a good fight between bulls and bears, but I managed to get my money from this fight. Nice. You saw that stochastic oscillator showed me that after this intersection lines went up really rapidly. Yes, and they are right now in the overbought area. Right now there will be intersection again, and also larger bands showing me that yes, the situation will change after a few seconds. That's because I will give it some time and go to another currency pair. So what can I say here? You see that green candlesticks are on the green bar and Bollinger Bands. They're above the moving average line. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yes, you see that there's a cool bull moments right over here and on our eyes in the last 30 minutes. And let's zoom in again and see what I can do here. You see right now the corridor is narrowing. It is a pretty uncertain situation right over here. You see the stochastic oscillator is showing me pretty much nothing special. It is just two lines are just in our border area, and I think maybe the situation will change. I need to wait a little bit first of all, and let's check out our investment. Of course, $350 in my investment. And let's go and check this out with the greens. like it's a pretty easy profit right over here on our eyes. As I mentioned, the situation was pretty similar. Like you saw that all the candlesticks are on the green line of Bollinger Bands, and Bollinger Bands corridor is going up. The whole situation is about the moving average line, and yes, even stochastic oscillator is in uncertain situation. And nevertheless, the whole situation is in our broad area. Okay, so guys, you need to remember that these kinds of situations where you can gain your money are pretty easy. So let's go to another currency pair like 93% of payout, and wow, situation is not similar at all, and this kind of not problematic, but you really need to think whether you can go, because you see right now the situation is really uncertain. You see the stochastic oscillator lines made an intersection, even they are in the oversold area. I think the situation will change because you see the corridor of Bollinger Bands is narrowing and the situation is changing its way. What can I say here? First of all, while I'm thinking, let's check out our investments. So like $1,200 will be cool enough. And what can I say here? Let's go with put option. Yes, like I'm here with $4,000. I'm really happy about it, like it was really nice. And again, it was pretty risky situation, guys, and again, like not really recommend you to make such trades if you are a beginner and you saw that the situation was going up, you know. But anyway, we're here with this red candlestick at the end, and that's because I saw that after this intersection the situation changed and two lines are going like back to the corridor, but it was some kind of opportunity to candle like to form, yes, again to form in red color and go a little bit down. And it was about timing, guys, and knowing, of course, whether you can trade or not. Really happy about it, really happy that my knowledge is useful, and that's because the next trade will be in euro and Canadian dollar with the 80% of payout. And guys, what can I say? Don't want to waste any time. Let's go and check out the situation with $3,000, and we'll go and see it with put option. I'm here with $6,500. Isn't it cool? I'm really happy that I made my aim today to gain like $5,000. I made it even bigger. So guys, it was a really cool session, I think. And if you want to leave your opinion, you can go to the comment below, please. Yes, so I'm really happy when I read your comments, really happy, yes. And also you can go to my Telegram channel. I share useful information for you, and also my free signals just for you guys. So please subscribe to my channel, and let's meet in another video. Bye!